Hi, my name is Brita Seltzer, and I'm a PM for PagerDuty, and I'll be talking about the new Suggested Technical Service Dependencies feature on the Impact tab in the Service Profile. Suggested Technical Service Dependencies within the Service Profile is the next evolution of our dependency product. Having dependency relationships defined can be critical to incident triage, as it helps responders quickly understand the broader context of their environment when responding to incidents. Today, on the incident details page, they can leverage this information to quickly see what other services they rely on or that rely on them are also experiencing incidents, what those incidents are, and who's on call to connect with for further information. This levels the playing field for new and experienced employees alike, effectively codifying tribal knowledge and closing key awareness and communication gaps in moments that matter. More often than not, we hear from our customers that they don't have an accurate or up-to-date record of technical service dependencies. And even if they do have some dependency mapping, the new suggestions in the service profile can act as a catalyst for companies and teams to begin their dependency mapping within PagerDuty and accelerate the time to value for the overall dependency feature. Further, if one thing is true in the current tech environment, it's that change is constant, which means that dependency relationships change over time. This machine learning continually evaluates patterns between services and the incidents they have over time, helping to highlight any blind spots or critical gaps in the mapping. So that accurate and up-to-date information is available for responders in those moments that matter. So what's new? We've leveraged the same machine learning model that powers suggestions on the incident details page to show suggestions on the Impact tab within the service profile. On the Impact tab, our goal is to meet users as they are updating the configuration of their service. The model looks at the trailing 6 months to identify patterns between those two services. If Service A experiences an incident, for example, and Service B subsequently experiences an incident, and that relationship continues to repeat over time, then PagerDuty will suggest a dependent relationship. We show up to 5 suggestions on either side of the dependency tree at one time, in the uses and the used by columns. As suggestions are easily confirmed or rejected in the UI, the number of suggestions will replenish if there were more than 5 available, and the dependency will either be added below as a defined relationship, or in the case that it's rejected, it will never show again for that service. Customers can click to expand the suggested service name to see helpful information like the team that owns that service, who's on call, their communication channel, and the link to that service's profile page. These data points can help users quickly make decisions when in doubt about whether or not to confirm a relationship, and identify who to reach out to for further information if there are more questions to be answered. Lastly, only users that have appropriate permissions to write to that service will be shown the suggestions, so there isn't content that isn't actionable for each user. And now for a quick demo. In this case, I'm on the Checkout Service Profile page, and I immediately see that I have 7 suggestions on the Impact tab. If I navigate to that tab, I see that I have 2 suggestions in the Uses column here on the left, and 5 suggestions in the Used By column on the right. Starting with the Uses column, these suggestions are for services that Checkout Service depends on, and they are suggested because incidents on service like Loyalist rewards are continually followed by incidents on the Checkout Service, suggesting a uses relationship between the services. I can quickly see the service name of the suggestions and click to confirm or reject those suggestions. Confirming immediately adds it as a defined dependency down here below, and rejecting it means that it will no longer show as a suggestion for that service. If you accidentally reject a service, you can always manually add it by clicking on Edit Service above. In the case that I may need a little more information about the service before making a decision, I can click to find out that information here. I can see who's on call, what team owns that service, their preferred communication channel, should I have any questions, or visit that service's profile page. Now that I feel confident in the relationship, I can easily confirm the suggestion. And as you'll see, it's added down here to the defined dependencies. Since most companies don't have an accurate or up-to-date dependency map, this can serve as a critical catalyst for getting started with that valuable mapping in PagerDuty. Further, the machine learning algorithm helps to ensure that as new service relationships come up or change over time, these suggestions can help prevent blind spots and ensure that teams have critical resources about their dependencies available to them during moments of incident triage. That's it for our demo today. Thank you for your time and attention, and have a wonderful day.